niggas with attitudes. Look at these 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 niggas with attitudes. Hello. Look at these niggas with attitudes. Look at these niggas with attitudes.
Hi,
Hi,
my name is Ravi Chandran.
I'm Harish.
So, what do you do?
I'm running a pharmacy company.
Pharmacy.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. My name is Rajesh.
Hello.
I'm into business of loans.
Okay, yeah. So, do you know what I do?
No, but we're here to find out about that only.
Okay, fantastic.
What is the stock market and why do you think one should venture into stock market?
Actually, stock market, I think you don't know anything about stock market, right?
Correct. That's true.
You know about vegetable markets?
Yes.
Tell me, what do they do in a vegetable market?
Purchase vegetables?
Vegetables are bought and sold. We purchase them. In stock market, there are company shares,
Okay.
like there are cooperative bank shares.
Huh.
So such company shares, you buy and sell those shares. That's a stock market, no other difference.
Okay.
People talk about stock market, shares, and trading. What's the difference between them?
See, this buying and selling, purchase them and then sell them, selling, this is what is called trading. Trading, actually the term, the word is used by everyone in the stock market. They're just addicted. This is also trading, right? Vegetables trading.
They talk about stocks and shares. What's the difference?
Well,
between
actually, no. Stock, the difference, company shares, if individually bought, are called share. Buy it combined, it's called stock. Normally, the professionals call it stock.
both?
And the newcomers like you will call it share market. Share market means one unit is called a share. Combine it and you call it stock. You know the word stock, right? Yeah, that's what it is.
I've heard that in the stock market, not everybody is making good enough money. Many people say success doesn't come to everybody. Why is that?
Okay. The only reason I feel is they enter the market without understanding it properly. Proper understanding of the business is very, very important. Then if you enter into business, definitely you will earn good profits. You will earn good money. So without any awareness, if you go ahead, in every field it's the same, even in the vegetable field. If you pick up tomatoes without even checking them, then obviously they will rot.
So do we need a basic education for this?
Basic education in the sense, we don't need any special education for this. Actually, it's like any other business. But to understand this business, the style of doing it and the basics, if you spend 1 or 2 days, that's enough, I guess.
Education qualification must be really needed for this, right?
No. Actually, that's not necessary.
I've heard that there are a lot of ups and downs in this.
These ups and downs help us make money, correct?
But people get very scared of these ups and downs of the stock markets.
Oh, that means already you have heard from other traders that there will be ups and downs. So you have a fair idea.
Yeah.
Actually, you see, normally in any business, or let's talk about stock market, let's not talk about anything else. One share value is 100 rupees. Okay. That 100 rupee value goes up to 100 rupees 10 paise and 99 rupees 90 paise. And if it goes on the same way for 1 year, do you think today we would be discussing about stock market?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. From 100 rupees, it goes up to 200 rupees. From there, it comes down to 50. Only when this happens, then we make money. If you ask me the difference in the vegetable market and stock market, in vegetable market, if one can sufficiently earn 10,000 rupees in a month, in stock market with the same investment, one can easily earn up to 10 lakhs. It's such a beautiful business. That's an old method and this is a new method, an advanced method to earn money. But stock market is since ages and people are earning.
Are these variations being controlled or handled by any particular person? Or how are these variations?
Actually, in the market, there are operators. That's what they call them.
Okay.
They operate. That means they take one company's share or stock, they take it up, they rise it, and then they bring it down. They do that. This is actually illegal, but people, they do that. There are people who are doing that. See, that happens. At the same time, general public investments, institutions and foreign institutions, they come here and invest in the Indian market. You might have heard. See, when they buy and sell in quantities, according to their knowledge, let's say if there are 100 people who are buying. So, from the 100 people, they buy and keep buying, the price will obviously go on increasing. Correct. And when they sell, the price keeps decreasing. This is also kind of operated. But this is not intentional. It can be. Intentionally, it is also done.
Oh.
You know, it is for multiplying their money.
In market, how do we identify that a share is going to go up or down?
In market, identifying up or down, generally for traders or general public, it is a bit tough to do that. The 2 to 3 days education I was talking about is to identify this. If one can identify this, you don't need to learn anything else, right? You don't need anything. So, today what I've done is, I have made a software, a tool called Dynamic System. Developed by me. A couple of years I've spent on this for research. There was lots and lots of research, trial and error. Finally, the product is the tool which identifies when market goes up, when it comes down. This tool easily tells you. See, if we sit and analyze about market, we may not succeed. Each and every trader, if he sits, can he predict the market? Can he?
No, not possible.
No. But through this particular tool, you can identify. I have spent years together, full time. I've spent all my time, night and day. Can every trader spend night and day on analysis and research? He can't, right? So I thought of sharing this tool so even people should know. So I made this tool. To understand this tool, if you spend 2 to 3 days religiously, you will know both when the market goes up and when it goes down. When there was a crash in 2008, many people have committed suicide. You might have heard about it.
Yeah,
You might have heard in the newspapers, in 2008, everyone came to know about stock market, what stock market is. Even people who didn't know about it came to know. Like, oh, stock market has fallen.
Many people lost their lives.
Yes,
I've heard.
of course. So at that time, these 2 to 3 days education, 2 to 3 days if we spent on this system, understand it. With interest, if you have entered the business of stock market, then people would not have committed suicide. You see, in Jan 21st and 22nd, there was a crash in the market. Market has started crashing. But our dynamic system on 10th Jan, it indicated it's going to come down. Be careful. On 16th, it confirmed. It confirmed about it.
Okay.
From there on, it came down right more than 60 to 70%, or it came down.
Okay.
See, the whole economy of our country is dependent on it.
Correct. That's true.
So that one small education would have helped people from committing suicide. And without any confusion, easily people can make money. Just buy, sell, nothing extra. But when to buy, sell is what is the education, nothing else.
Twice or thrice you use this word, dynamic system.
Yes.
Can you tell us in detail what that's all about?
Yes. See, Mr. Rajesh just asked, market goes up and down drastically.
Yes.
How do you understand when it goes up and down? Correct, that's your question. See, actually, for each and every trader who's trading stock market, they are just keep on.
Okay.
See, it's like, in stock market, it's like 1 day's turnover is equal to 1 year of our country's budget.
Super.
How much is 1 year's budget of our country? Approximately 1 lakh crore to 1.5 lakh crore.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah.
But Indian stock market's 1 day's turnover equals that.
Oh.
You can make big money. But to make money, what's important is what Mr. Rajesh had asked. What is that? How do we identify when market goes up or down?
Yeah.
See, this question comes in everybody's mind. Not just you, but also people who are trading in the market.
Uh-huh.
The answer to that question is dynamic system. Actually, Market goes up, but we should know when it's going up. This dynamic system shows you, it actually shows you when it's going up.
Okay.
It says up. Now market is up direction. And when the market is down, it shows you the down direction automatically. That is what is this tool called dynamic system. And that's the reason I'm saying it's dynamic system.
Okay.
See, I just made this tool myself to make money.
Uh-huh.
I started making money, continued making good money, and then thought about sharing it. Now, see, we are discussing here.
Correct.
But in trading, my money is automatically getting multiplied. See, I don't need to sit in front of it 24 hours. In vegetable market, you might need to spend 24 hours a day. But here, I don't need to.
Uh-huh.
That is why I've called this tool a dynamic system. Otherwise, you need to spend 24 hours again. So, that's why dynamic system.
To understand this software, should we learn a programming language or...
Nothing. You don't need anything. Basic computer knowledge, that's it. These days, little kids studying in KG have that knowledge, right? That's enough.
So, according to you, how should we really invest through the dynamic system?
How exactly to use a dynamic system? The very basics of market, how to buy, how to sell, and then religiously following the dynamic system. Following it, if you do this much, if all these are followed, you can make good money by using your intelligence, the education provided along with this. And one more thing, a few friends of mine are educating people on this. I personally am not able to go places to teach today. There they will teach you how to actually multiply your money. Money multiplication.
Money multiplication?
Yes, money multiplication in the market through trading, not by printing fake currency.
That's right.
In case if anyone was involved in fake currency, they too would have left that and joined us. It's that easy.
If beginners like us want to invest in the stock market, what message would you like to impart to them?
First, understand before investing. Without understanding, never invest. After you have understood, check your confidence level. Okay, this is good. I can do this. Then invest a very small amount, such that even if you lose that, it should not affect your normal living. Invest and you yourself test. Test it. Later on, you can invest even crores and start business. First, your mind, your subconscious mind should feel it's correct. It should feel it's correct. Feel satisfied. And then start. That's what I would say. Without proper understanding, never enter into this business is my suggestion.
Okay.
Just 2 to 3 days to understand. That's it.
So to enter this business, is it like we need lakhs of rupees or how is it?
No, that's not true. Nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
You need a bank account, a PAN card,
Okay.
and there is something called a demat account you need to open. Then you need to open a trading account. Normally people feel trading can be started with a demat account. That's only to store your stocks, just like savings account in a bank. So, trading account can be opened in any broking firms. There are lots of them. They've got membership from the exchange. They act as mediators, actually. They are called brokers. They have broking firms. They have actually got membership from the exchange. They are paid crores. Now, directly we cannot interact with the exchange. There is no such facility. And everyone cannot pay crores to exchange for membership and then start trading. Not possible. So, if you approach the broking firm and tell them that you want to open an account with them, you will have to provide them documents like address proof, ID proof and general basic documents. They will open your account and further you can invest just 5,000 rupees and start trading. Just as a test, invest just 5,000 rupees and start. Even less, you can start with 500 rupees. That completely depends. Like these days, many college students and school students start by just 500 or 1,000. You can. It's a misconception that you have to invest lakhs to start the business. Not required. As far as I know, you can start with 50 rupees. Even less, you can start with 5 rupees.
To earn money, is this the only field or is there any?
Money can be earned in all kinds of business, but if you want to make huge amounts of money, this is the only way. Enormous. If you want to cross Bill Gates, this is the only way.
Oh.
So can you give us an example of sorts, how?
Now let's take example of Infosys or Bill Gates or anybody. Reliance, Dhirubhai Ambani, he actually had a poly business. Hope you know about it.
Correct, yeah.
Did he rise only because of his business? When he entered into stock market, got his company listed, and after all this process, we don't need to go deep into it. Whoever has entered stock market, if you see, they are the only persons who are in the list of richest people.
Correct.
And in other common business, I don't think it's possible.
Actually, if one can make money so easily with this money multiplication, why is it that only a few people have made money, in the stock market?
In stock market, this is a kind of psychology used by people. And not only in stock market, in every field, like let's say your pharmacy business, out of 100 people, let's assume, only 2 or 3 people would be really successful. What about the others? Why? The effort that they put in is not good enough.
Correct.
And the returns are based on your efforts. The returns on your efforts here is supported by dynamic system. How? Let's say the efforts are less. Let's say 10%. 90% result is what this system gives you. The effort here is taking the support of dynamic system itself is the first effort. So without putting the first very effort to use this, 100% no one can make money.
Okay.
You will not get a tool like this. If someone gets a tool like this, he will be apprehensive. Like you said, many people lose money, but will always have a doubt about this tool. Oh, I have seen lots of such tools. I'm in this market since 30 years. There is no such tool which will help. Okay, good. That means they are not ready to put an effort to understand this. That's why they fail.
How soon can we make money here?
See, as far as I know, the faster you learn, the earlier you can start making money.
Can start.
Start making money. You need to learn. The faster you start, the faster you will start making money. For example, normally we, whatever goal we set, we keep a 5-year goal, let's say. Correct. We usually take around 5 years minimum as a goal, right? A time period. Take a 5-year goal, okay? Let's say in other business, let's take your other business. In that, what's the big thing in your business, sir? Further, what's the growth? Manufacturing. 5 years, if you want to reach that medicine manufacturing, correct? If you want to reach that, how much do you need?
You mean investment?
Yeah, investment.
Crores of rupees.
How many crores do you need?
Like say 50 crores, 60 crores?
Let's take 100 crores.
Yeah, definitely.
100 crores. So, in 5 years, we're talking about how much you need to invest now?
For what?
If you want to earn 100 crores to make a manufacturing company in 5 years, that's your goal, let's say.
Okay, right.
After 5 years, if you want to start a manufacturing company, today, what's the effort you need to put in and what's your investment?
Starting from lakhs, can start.
How many lakhs?
I guess 2 or 3, 5. Can try with this much to start off with.
Okay, to start, we'll take it as 5 lakh.
Okay.
You start with 5 lakhs. I'm talking about other business apart from stock market.
Yeah.
With 5 lakhs, can you reach 100 crores in 5 years?
If we put on a lot of effort?
How much effort? Tell me.
Needs to depend on luck. In addition to
No. Can we believe that? Can we see luck? People don't believe in what they can't see.
Yeah.
You know why people use this word luck? Usually to escape from a situation. Correct?
Correct.
Just to escape from a situation, people use these words like luck, my fate, God forbid, etc. He will curse you. You shall go to hell. All these words are just created by us to escape from a situation. Nothing else. This is as per me.
Okay.
Right. With 5 lakhs, 100 crores in 5 years. To reach 100 crores in 5 years by investing 5 lakhs. Can you reach that goal?
You see, Dhirubhai Ambani, he was working at a petrol bunk. If he could do it without any investment, then...
That is my point,
Okay.
To reach your manufacturing goals without entering stock market, you cannot reach there. It's not possible. Luck might take you there, but normal effort like this cannot take you there at all.
So you think, that according to you, this is the only way to make good enough money in the shortest possible duration?
Yeah. Many people have grown rich in this field.
Okay.
Mr. Warren Buffett, he was just 11 when he entered the market. Stock market trading. Why only he became the second richest person or the richest person by trading into the stock market with just trading? Pure trading, right?
Correct.
Why did the rest of them lose money? Did he have something extra with him? Even he's a human being, right? He's not God. Is he? He's not. Once they earn big money, then we treat them like gods.
So what kind of support do you think we can expect from the dynamic system?
You see, the dynamic system supports the way it does it is by investing 5 lakhs in your pharma business to reach 100 crores after 5 years generally looks very, very difficult. It does sound also. But this dynamic system makes you think, do I need 5 years to reach? That's how it is.
Oh, superb.
Do I need 5 years? In 5 years, only 100 crores. A second thought will arise. Let's take 5 years. This question will arise. Is 100 crores enough? Exactly after 2 years, you will say, is 100 crores enough?
Okay.
After 3 years, how much do you want?
Okay.
And then, what will be your next thought after that? After 5 years, do I really need this manufacturing company?
So you'll have a bigger goal.
Isn't it? That's the kind of returns it gives. This business of stock market. Trading in the stock market. Business of trading in the market.
If there is so much earning here, my question, should we invest everything in this or continue with our profession?
See, that's what I'm saying. First, try to understand. Next, verify it. How much you have understood, you should verify it yourself. Don't verify the market, okay? Do not verify the dynamic system also. Don't verify anybody's words, including my words. Till you don't understand, ask. Verify whatever you learned and build up your confidence. This comes while verifying yourself. Then, verify how much you have understood. Do that verification. Give your minimum time and do not leave your current profession. 2 years you should give. 2 years, keep continuing properly. After the verification, what next? Start it. Start with a small amount. Start with 5,000 rupees or maybe 50 rupees. By then, you will get the confidence that where you shall reach in 5 years. By investing 50 rupees, you get this. 50 lakhs would get you what? So, only after verification, slowly go one step ahead. You don't need to leave your current profession for this. See, currently I'm talking to you and I'm busy in other things as well. At the same time, my trading is going on. See, if you have the dynamic system with you in a day, you just maximum starting, you just need to spend half an hour of your time. That's it. After 6 months, just 15 minutes. After a year, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So on and so forth. See, but for multiplication and doing your exercises may take your extra time. But for trading in stock market by using dynamic system, the time you need for you is just 10 minutes a day. That's it.
Now there's so much support from you, and I'm convinced, but if we invest our hard-earned money and all our time through this dynamic system, if we invest, then what is the risk factor and guarantee? I'm asking because we have completely trusted in you.
See, actually, dynamic system does not control anything.
Okay.
This is for you like a teacher. It guides you, it guides you to understand the market. And it helps you. It's just a tool. You don't invest on that. See, it's not like that you invest money and it automatically multiplies. Actually, when the market goes up, someone should be there to tell you about it, right? I can't come every day and tell you. Correct. The market might come down tomorrow, but I can't come and tell you that also. The tool will represent me. For example, if in the market you have to buy or sell, etc., this system will clearly tell you about it. And here you're not investing with me. You're buying shares and investing with the government. Not with me. Please understand that.
But it's in your guidance only that we're
Guidance.
investing.
That's the reason why I told you, educate yourself and verify it yourself. Okay? Why should I verify? Just to get the confidence that how much you have understood this business. Do you trust the business? You're investing with the government. It's not about me. Otherwise also, people invest by hearing experts' advice. Correct? If you lose money with them, you'll ask the same question. What will they say about it? Can't help it, it's the market, can't predict, and they'll escape. We can't escape. It has to happen. It has to happen. There are thousands of them in the dynamic system. Professionals are using this. We have IPS officers as our members. Yes, IPS officers, IAS officers. There are doctors, engineers. There are chartered accountants also. They mostly know about the market. They have also invested. See, beginners like you should not get carried away because all these people have joined. You should first trust yourself. Correct, I've gone to the correct place. I am getting the correct guidance. From here onwards, I can achieve whatever I want. But to learn, to educate myself, I'm paying this 5,000 rupees as a fee only. If I want to know everything, then you should proceed. Otherwise, you will also learn what not to do and what to do in your lifetime. What not to do is more important. With this 5,000 as a fee, I have learned that this doesn't work for me at all. That's it. Actually, you should not give your money to anyone. Your grip, your money should be with you only.
Can we borrow money and invest in this business?
You see, actually borrowing money on interest is the first mistake. The second mistake is to borrow money and invest in a new venture. Why do you want to make the first mistake itself? Start with whatever small amount possible. Later, when you get the confidence, decide whether you want to borrow money, invest more, etc. But please, till that time, do not borrow money for starting this business. See, that's because when you borrow, what will be your next question? To pay my next interest, will I get constant income every month? That's what you'll ask. And if I say for at least 2 years, do not expect any income. Even if you earn good money, do not take it out. Think this way. For 1 year, you're investing 5,000 or 10,000 and forget it for 1 year. 1 year, just forget it. Only then you can achieve something big. You can see some good profits, good profits. See, instead of saying, I have borrowed money now, I have to pay interest every month, you'll be struggling repaying the interest every month. You can't do it. Correct. The result would be stress. Then there are chances that you cross my guidelines also. And when other people start saying, hey, can you earn this much every day? Why are you listening to them? Like this, many people have lost money in the market. And when they say all this, you'll think, oh, I'm not able to pay my interest, so let me try what they say. They'll get you in their confidence and finish your money around 10,000 within a day. Then what will you do? Tell me. 10,000 rupees. What about your interest? Next what? So don't be dependent on anybody. Even if you want to borrow, you can borrow, but on one condition, that for 1 year, you need not return the money to the market. For the money you borrowed, you would be responsible. Do not hold the market responsible for it. See, do not hold the market responsible for it and don't talk wrong things about the market. So is the market wrong or we are wrong? That is not doing anything. That is normal as it is. We are making the mistakes. If we are not making the correct decisions, then why are we blaming the market for it? We were speaking about this. Luck. See, these words like luck are used only to cover up our mistakes. See, if you ask me actually, market is God for me. It's God. See, if you come to my house, you will not find any photo or idol of a God. It's not there. For me, whatever is doing good, feeding me, giving me happiness, that is God for me. Everyone prays for these things, right? So I better go behind the God who's giving me all these things. So I've continued worshipping God who's giving me today. Stock market is God. This is like live God for me. You can see him. Rest are all in photos which you cannot see. I have gone behind the God whom I can see. See, for people who have a bad mouth, For example, if I tell you, Oi, what will you do?
Hit back.
You'll hit back. Correct. You do the same thing to God. What will happen? Oh, so you think this way about me, huh? Let me show you, huh? So this is what happens in the market also. Many people are going through it.
So according to you, there's no immediate returns as such here.
Immediate
At least
returns.
we need to wait for a year or
Immediate
so.
returns are also there, but you need to learn.
Oh,
Learning. You have done your D Pharma, right?
correct.
How many years you spent on D Pharma?
3 years.
3 years. So to do your D Pharma, what was your qualification?
SSC at that time?
For that, how many years you spent?
10 years.
So before 10 years, did you have any education?
Basic at home.
Basic education. So if you hadn't done your basics, you couldn't have come to SSLC, correct? Without SSLC, you couldn't have done your D Pharma. Why D Pharma?
To do all these things.
What?
For completion of D Pharma, I had to do all this basic education.
Basics was required. Why did you do D Pharma?
To become successful, I chose this path.
Okay, now how much are you earning each month?
Nearly a lakh.
1 lakh you earn. With how many years of effort?
Almost 20 years.
How much have you invested on your education?
Lakhs together.
For your medical, your pharmacy, how much have you spent? How many
lakhs
lakhs?
again?
Okay, per month, what's your return you're getting?
Less.
So what are you doing here?
Just the investment.
Do you
I
need to
guess
spend
nothing
years
else.
educating? Just 2 to 3 days, I said.
Correct.
Correct.
Sure.
And then how much was your investment? You have spent 10 to 15 years. For that, how much have you spent? That much is not required here. See, to earn 50,000 to 1 lakh, in your education, I feel you've spent at least around 10 lakhs. Isn't that right? From your schooling onwards.
Correct.
From kindergarten to D Pharma. After that, how much have you spent? Some lakhs. So, for here, 2 to 3 days, spend 50,000. What's the problem? What is your problem? To learn. After 2 to 3 days of learning, probably you would not be interested in going ahead with the highest level in your pharma field, the manufacturing unit. So to reach there, can't you just spend 2 to 3 days for learning? You should spend 1 year according to me. Learn for 2 to 3 days and just spend 1 year on the time and 30 minutes a day. Not the whole day as you have done in school. Half an hour every day. After you have done all your daily work, just half an hour. If you want to reach there, why not just do this?
After speaking to you, I'm really tempted to put my money in the market.
No, actually, you should not get tempted. First, verify. Understand. Understand the business. Then verify yourself that you've understood. Verify all aspects. Particular subject, is it correct? Verify it. After that, slowly you should start. Imagine you're paying a fee. 50,000 to 1 lakh as a fee to understand. Just to understand. If it does not help, at least in the future, you'll realize it. In fact, that's also a lesson to you. That's good to you. If you think positively, from both sides, think positively. That's what works every time. Right? And you're investing in the exchange with the government, Not with me, not with anyone, not with the dynamic system also. Correct? So, we are investing with whom? With the government. Can the government cheat on you? So, it's not with any company, it's with the government.
So, whatever decision we take, it has to be according to the software, right? In short, we're completely dependent on that, right? So, how is it that we can rely on this completely?
See, before you get educated, you are not relying on anything or anybody here.
I'm talking about after education.
See, to rely, you need to verify it first. Here, we have a training for complete 2 days on how to use the system. A detailed training of complete 2 days. 2 days of training, okay? After these 2 days training, after the training, you need to verify yourself that is this correct. A person like me who was living on streets today has earned crores. It's only because of this system. That is the reason. I don't know any other way to tell about this system. That's it. Don't rely. You should not rely on anything. First, you need to verify it yourself. Only then should you rely on anything. Otherwise, we should not go into it also.
Dynamic system, how does it work so accurately and what's the secret behind?
Effort. Need. These are the 2 secrets I can say. Now, here we have Mr. Harish.
Harish.
After 5 years, this is my goal. He said, so how can you reach that? So that is a need. And to reach it, you need to put in effort. The combination of both resulted in dynamic system. I need it. I need money. Warren Buffett, I want to sit with him. Bill Gates, I need to sit with him, next to him and discuss. I need to be equally rich as them, correct? In fact, if I go one step ahead of them, they will come and meet me. Correct? Right? So what's the path for that? Market. In market, if you are not aware of ups and downs, then what will happen? We get wiped out. The effort which is behind that need is dynamic system.
If we go through you, do we need to pay any fee or any sort of commission?
No commission at all. When something comes for free, you don't take it seriously. For the dynamic system, you need to pay a kind of course fee, and you get support for a year for this dynamic system through email. We have a team for that. For that, we charge around 50,000 to a lakh as a year fee. So that comes to 200 to 300 per day. But you need to pay it in one shot and get trained completely, complete thorough. Get trained how to multiply it. So we have 2 days workshop for it. 2 days. 2 days workshop in a 5-star hotel. Why 5-star hotel? Can also do in a normal hotel. It's like compromising. Everybody will compromise here onwards. Why we need to make 100 crores? I'm happy with just 1 lakh. If you want to grow, you need to go to the top. No compromise. That's your start, your first lesson. It has to happen in a 5-star hotel. So whatever we are spending over there, it's the fee, you can say. Mentally, to earn, to become big, to earn lots and lots of money, mentally, you need to be trained. That is a charge for it. That can't be done for free, correct? Can be done for 1, 2, 3 people, but not for 100 people, correct? Correct. And then, there's no value for something free in our country. Correct. They're just building up stories. They don't have anything else to do. They don't have any responsibility. No responsibility at all. They'll start saying all these things.
So with the dynamic system, a lot of people have, really prospered and got their big break, like IAS officers, like you said. So like that only, if you get stuff in the market, you'll get a warranty with it. For example, like, if you buy a mobile phone, you'll get like a 1 or 2 year warranty. So similarly, if we take something like the dynamic system, through you, so for the amount that we've invested, do you give some warranty?
So you're saying,
after all, we've taken the dynamic system through you, we've trusted you and we've got it from you. So you should give some warranty.
So when you started your education, you got any warranty from your college that you will do something great in your college?
No, not that. It's just that, if you give me some sort of warranty, it would be easier for me, to take this up.
Good question here. See, when we initially started, we got similar kind of questions. Same kind of questions. What we did is, whatever we have said, if you correctly follow, if you don't make money in 1 year, we used to give 100% money back guarantee. Actually, this rule officially does not exist. But still, from my end, what I would like to say to everyone, for 1 year, if you use this system dedicatedly, what we say, each and every step, if you follow it, do it correctly. If you follow it stepwise, as we are saying, without any mistakes, you follow it correctly. If you truly could not make any money, you still could not make any money in 1 year, 100% you can give it back. If you want anything else also from me, please take it away.
So according to you, we should start off with this at the earliest, this dynamic system.
See, newcomers are welcome. More people should enter the market. So instead of earning 1 lakh, I'll earn 2 lakhs from it. There'll be more profits, correct? So when the profit is increasing, everyone will make more money. See, I started this to promote stock market, by the way. This is my God, I told you. I'm just worshipping him. See, whatever I wanted, he is giving me. So I will talk about him to everyone, correct? So that is my motto, for being here.
So that's good, I guess. Both of us really didn't know much about the stock market at all before this. It was really great talking to you, and thank you so much for helping us.
Thank
with
you.
this.
Thank you.